Right, I thought I'd do a quick sort of compendium video, really, of all my rifles. Well, all my PCP rifles, anyway. Obviously, I've got a couple of Webley Springers, but they're more of your classic style air rifle rather than hunting guns. So, here they all are. And 4 more beautiful rifles I think you'd be hard pushed to find, to be honest. So up the top, Steyr Hunting 5 Auto, 5-shot self-indexing semi-automatic. Beautiful gun, walnut stock, superb long barrel, long air cylinder, very traditional sort of PCP air rifle. And one of my faves, I must admit. Brilliant trigger, beautiful gun to come to the shoulder. Still the best gun for coming up to the shoulder quickly. It's just beautiful, it really is. It's a real classic, gorgeous rifle. Love it. Negative points about the Steyr? Difficult really. Possibly the fact that the barrel's not screw cut to fit the silencer on, so you have to use that rather ugly adapter. And also possibly would have been nice to have had a shrouded barrel. But other than that, nothing really. It's fantastic. I've had it for quite a long time now. Well, I've had it for a long time now, and not missed a beat. Mint, straight shooting, beautiful, powerful, accurate air rifle. Love it. Then we've got the Uragan, little Uragan compact. Another really nice, well engineered rifle. Pardon me, really well put together. Synthetic textured stock. Really nice carbon bottle, little tiny carbon bottle on it. It has got a little tiny carbon bottle. Fully shrouded barrel and an integral moderator that comes with the rifle when you buy it. And this is my night shooting rifle of choice. It's fitted up with my pard. Again, very accurate. Not as easy to shoot as the Steyr, because it's a lot smaller and a lot lighter, and that short length makes it slightly harder to hold on the aim as accurately and as you can with the Steyr. Having said that, it's actual physical accuracy that you can get out of it if you hold it steady, get it on a really good bipod, is just as good as the Steyr. So again, great rifle, really love it. It's really smart. So that's my night shooting rifle. Both of those, by the way, are in 177 caliber. It's my preferred general hunting caliber, the 177, I must admit. Nice flat trajectory. Use a heavy pellet, wax. If anything you hit in the head, you know, isn't going nowhere. So I like 177. So both of those are 177. You can change the barrels in the Steyrs, and it's relatively straightforward. There's just 2 screws at the top, and the barrel comes out, and you fit a new one in, and all you need is a new magazine. That's it, because it doesn't have a firing pin or a pellet probe or anything, because it shoots directly from the magazine. That's all you need. Just need the barrel and a magazine. The only problem is, being a Steyr, the barrels are very expensive. The magazines are 50. Last time I bought one, they were 50 quid a magazine, and I think the barrels are in the region of £500. So they're very expensive, but easy enough to do. The Uragaan, I don't think it's straightforward to change the barrel on one of those. If you can do it at all, you probably can, but it's not as straightforward or a thing that they do. So there you go. Then my newest rifle, the little Leshiy. Love this gun. It's become an absolute firm favourite. It's so light, it's so packable. I chuck it in my backpack when I'm out for a walk around the stables around the farm with the dogs, or just out on a little mooch. It's great. Dead low shot count, but so what? You know, if I shoot 2 or 3 rabbits with it, or couple of rabbits and a couple of crows or whatever, then perfectly happy, you know. But it's an absolutely phenomenal gun. It is superbly made as well. Really is. It's blindingly well constructed. The other thing I like about this gun is it can be fiddled with till your heart's content. There's almost a never-ending list of things that you can add on or buy for these guns. Mine has already got a sort of tactical forestock. It's got a wooden pistol grip. It's got the long 350mm barrel with the camo wrap on it. It's got a Huma pellet dispenser. So the list goes on and on with that thing, what you can do to customize it. It really does. It's almost never ending. And then the Priest 2. Again, I've got this in 2 calibers. I've got the 2.25 caliber barrel for it, and I've got the .177 caliber barrel for it. Barrel changes are an absolute doddle. Change it over dead easy and very, very quickly. This, again, phenomenally accurate rifle. Really is very accurate in both calibers as well. Again, you can mod these up a fair bit. Mine's actually got, I found the length of pull's a little bit short on it when I first bought it, so mine's got the extended butt on it. Like I said, I've got 2 caliber barrels for it, but you can get a 2.2 caliber barrel as well. I think you can get a 3.0 caliber barrel, and they do a long range 2.2 caliber barrel, which is, I think, has a slightly different rifling in it. Mine's got a carbon fibre bottle on it, but they do come with steel bottles as well. And there's all sorts of things you can do with these now. They're bringing out, when they ever get in the UK, extended plenum, a different adjustable regulators, all sorts of bits and pieces. Again, mine, pretty much bog standard really. It's just got the butt pad on the back, the extended butt pad. I put a wooden pistol grip on it because I found that the pistol grip that came with it, I found it a bit narrow myself, and my finger wasn't sitting where the trigger is. My pad wasn't intuitively coming up onto the trigger, so I put a wooden pistol grip on it, which I think makes it look better as well. It came with the carbon fibre cylinder. And I have got my big IOR telescopic sight on this baby. Normally this, I put my Akitat bipod on this, and it is just devastatingly accurate. That Akitat bipod, big, heavy bipod, very wide, gives a very big wide base for shooting off, and absolutely, with this scope and that bipod fitted to this rifle, it really is a phenomenally accurate rifle. That's the only other thing about the Steyr. Without cannibalising the stock, or I have got one of those little cylinder attachments that go around it, a bit like the Dr. Bob one, but it's not the Dr. Bob one, but it's similar. It goes around the end to put your bipod on, but it doesn't look, it looks a bit unsightly, to be honest, on the Steyr. Not very keen on it. But this, with the bipod on and that big scope, it is so accurate. And in both calibers, 2.5 and 177, both really, really accurate. So yeah, great gun. So they've all got their own little niches, really. I mean, this is my sort of, because of the big scope and the bipod that I normally have on it, this has become my sort of tactical shooting off the bipod, lying prone and sniping away at rabbits at longer ranges rifle. The Leshiy is my little sort of walk around rifle. Chuck it in your backpack and off you go. Don't even notice you're carrying it. So compact, so small. Great little gun for that. The Uragan has become my dedicated night hunting rifle. In fact, it's been a while since I've shot this in the day, really, other than zeroing it. But it gets a lot of use at night. And the Steyr is my sort of general mooch around stalking rifle, where I sort of shoot it from kneeling, standing, leaning on things. Just love it. It's just a great gun. Really, really stunning, beautiful rifle to shoot. And more really like your traditional hunting rifle. So there they are. And a lovely set of rifles they are too. I have ordered an IOR scope, a more compact IOR scope for the Leshiy, because I want to put, currently I've got an Enfield scope on my Steyr. It's okay, it's a good scope, but it's not up there with the quality that the Steyr deserves, really. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably take this Discovery VTI scope off the Leshiy, stick it on the Steyr, stick the other IOR scope on that. Because this is so light, you can cope with a slightly heavier scope. So I'll stick that IOR scope on that. And then I've got my big sort of targety shooting, long range scoping scope on my Priest. So I've pretty much got all bases covered, really. I'm very happy I am too. Sort of really nice, a nice set of rifles there, really. All bases covered and just beautiful, beautiful bits of kit. Every one of them in its own way is a phenomenally good rifle. It really is. They're all lovely to shoot in their own way, and all very, very accurate. Having said that, most PCPs these days can outshoot the person that's pulling the trigger. So really it's just a matter of whether they suit you and whether they fit you. I still say that the Steyr's the fastest on aim rifle I've got. It just fits me down to a treat, that thing. Leshiy is great for that fast acquisition and letting that fast shot go. This pre-setup is more for your considered, take your time over it, get it, you know, shooting a rabbit's nuts off, really. It's that accurate, this thing, at range. Really good, shoots really flat. IOR scope, I've got two settings on it, 2 zeros, 30 yards, 45 yards, so it shoots pretty flat out, almost 50 odd yards, 55 yards, with a quick tweak of the setting on the turret. And then I've got my little Uragan with the pard on for night shooting. And again, great rifle, dead easy to use, simple, great magazine that never let me down. It's just easy, you just work the bolt, pull the trigger, easy peasy, perfect for night shooting because it's such a simple rifle. There's no faffing about with it, it's just easy. So there you go, 4 lovely rifles that I'm sure you'll agree anyone would be happy to own, and they're just great. Thanks for watching. And just a quickie, because I have been slightly moaned at for going out during the lockdown shooting, even though it's actually pest control. It's not recreational shooting. I am being asked specifically by stables and the farm to keep on top of the rabbits that are wrecking the stables, and if I didn't go during the period of lockdown, they'd probably end up with a lot of horses with a lot of broken legs. Plus the fact as well, my shoot is literally round the corner, so I'm not driving any distance to my shoot. It's literally out the door and it's down the road a bit and it's there, so there's no travel involved. And also it is not a sort of public-y sort of area, you know, it's not a beauty spot or anything. It's, you never see any bugger there anyway, so there's no real problem at all. But this was filmed at home, not outside, so no need for anybody to start panicking. Thanks for watching.